Alright, here I am on the James Bassett Drive river crossing in Flint, Michigan. So this is the second crossing that is owned by the Crossroads Village, Huckleberry Railroad, with their 2 steam locomotives running on 3-foot narrow gauge tracks, 464 and 152. 152 just passed this crossing like a couple of minutes ago, so I decided to do a secondary crossing tour video because a couple years back I did a crossing tour video on this crossing, but it was in one big compiled video and the tour wasn't good enough. So this is basically a remake of the James Bassett Drive river crossing tour. And then before I get onto the tour, down there is the Crossroads Village itself, and there's also a river crossing down there that I also did a tour on. I don't think it wasn't all that good about the tour down there. I mean, that was actually my very first crossing tour video, touring the crossing that was down there. And plus, 464 won't be running for a while because a blown boiler tube. Somebody updated me that on my Rail Fans Weekend video. And yes, I know I haven't uploaded in a month, but it's fine. I'm still here doing rail fanning videos and stuff. So yeah, that's a little bit of update on the crossing, Crossroads Village and Huckleberry Railroad themselves. And yeah, this is their 3-foot narrow gauge track. So let's get on to the tour. So for the first signal, it has a doorman base. I'm not sure what exactly this is, but this is a doorman base manufacturer company, East 10 Miles, Detroit, Michigan. So I'm guessing this is like one-of-a-kind equipment of some sort. And right here, there's no dot tag because, you know, this is a museum, or yeah, this is a museum, so they don't really need to bother with dot tags, but they still slapped on a stop on red signal sign. And for the lights, there are 2 pairs of Rayco 8-inch lights. I don't know, there's no logos on these lights whatsoever. They ever shaved it off or repainted over them. So these 2 pairs of lights are either Safetran 8-inch lights or Rayco 8-inch lights. The Crossroads Village Vera crossing down there has those same lights, but somebody told me that those were Safetran lights, but I'm not sure if they were right or wrong about that. But yeah, it may be Rayco 8-inch lights. And yeah, there's no bell in the signal, and yeah, I think down there they have Safetran gate mechanisms. They used to have wooden wishbone gates on them, and down there is also Genesee Road, which they used those same gates at one point. But here is the second signal. So yeah, let's go on to the second signal, similar to the first. Yeah, you can hear 152's whistle. So yeah, here's the second signal. It also has another doorman base. Still no emergency information, which makes sense. And 2 more pairs of these unknown 8-inch lights, either Rayco or Safetran, and one of them's bent to the side. I'm guessing that's damaged. And over here, you can see this has a doorman junction box between them, so they might be doorman 8-inch lights. Who knows? And for the bell is a Rayco mechanical bell. Once again, they might have shaved off the logo. It's kind of unknown, just like these lights. So the bell might be a Rayco or Safetran. I think it's a Rayco because, you know, guys may have heard of what it sounds like before. And yeah, those are the signals. Here's the relay case. They actually recently replaced this light bulb. Yeah, a couple years back, this did not have a light bulb in it, but they replaced it, making sure the signal's working. And yeah, you can see how old and rigged this is. You can see some exposed wires. It's zip tied shut. Location Seamount Farm. And it's a doorman relay case. But yeah, take a look at the track view. Down there, I just showed you, it heads towards the village where it subdivides into 2 tracks. But when the train goes on the other track, though, the signals down there do not activate, which is weird. I don't think they installed a sensor. And down there, there's also a couple pairs of crossbucks that the train blows its whistle at. And down there is heading towards Genesee Road and the shops, the Huckleberry Railroad shops, where they store their locomotives and such. And if you listen closely, you can hear 152's whistle. So yeah, this is the James Bassett Drive river crossing in Flint, Michigan, owned by Crossroads Village. But yeah, over and out.